Yeah, you gotta like hit him with the first shot and the second shot, and then all the other shots.
Or just do this. Or just know what's going to happen.
Oh, clever boy.
That's why they call me Clev Dog.
Clev dog. That sounds gross.
Do you know what a Clev Dog is?
A clever dog.
You don't want to know what a Clev Dog is.
Is it like a cleft dog?
Yeah, it's a cleft dog. It's a dog with a cleft in it. Just like in the whole dog.
I don't like that cleft palates.
Cleft palates?
Yeah.
What's a cleft palate?
It's like when you're born without like an upper lip, basically.
Isn't that called a hair lip?
Maybe by your people.
I think that's called a hair lip.
Maybe by the people who call baboons mandrakes. It's also called a cleft palate.
You know weird anatomical things. Does that make you Johnny English?
No, that makes me an anime boy.
Anatomy boy and friends.
Ruh-roh. Oh jeez. Oh jeez.
Oh jeez. Oh sure, you betcha. Sam cut her hair all short again in Stargate.
Yep. I
He was
wonder.
getting shaggy for a little bit.
Yeah, got pretty long there.
She can do whatever she wants, man.
Yeah. I don't mind.
That lady can do whatever the fuck she wants.
She's real smart. She tried to make that pump thing work real good when she was a slave.
She's a
There's
very
people.
specific kind of smart.
Yeah.
She is real smart. Like, she's totally real smart, but she's like such a nerd that she's like bad at figuring stuff out sometimes.
She's
good at
like
figuring
John
certain
Carmack.
things. Exactly. She's like, she's real smart, but she's like got Asperger's.
Yeah. She can code the shit out of a sound engine, but if it doesn't like connect to a like good game overall, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah. I mean, she's a pretty good game overall, I would say.
I'm not saying she, like I'm saying her ideas, like her inability to connect ideas together. Like she can do the shit out of like inventing a thing or like like this like.
But somebody else has to think
Specific
of the
science.
application of the thing.
Right. Her application is not her strong suit.
Yeah,
she
like
does sometimes.
she'll like invent something, and then Daniel will have to figure out the brilliant
do
way
with
that they
it.
can use it.
or
Yeah.
whatever. And she does do it a lot. She does a lot of stuff. Like there's episodes where it's like basically all her and her ideas. Too.
Yes.
But it's just like there's a lot of times, but more
nice.
times where Daniel is like the guy who puts stuff together, and she has to just like
Where was the yellow door?
I don't know.
I feel like the double shotgun is taking more shots than it takes. There we go. Fuck.
Oh, you didn't get that sick armor.
That armor. Monster condo? How far are we?
I approve of that.
How far are we?
Gentlemen. We are at 49 minutes and 5 seconds.
How many levels are there in Doom 2? Jesus Christ.
You want me to find out?
Find out how close we are to being done with Doom 2. Library.
Library? It's free?
No, it's not so bad. See, I love fights like this. It's just like, here's a shitload of enemies. Figure out how badass you are. Like it's like what's cool about the dope like onslaughts of enemy fights in Destiny. Like they can just throw literally any number of enemies at you, and you can figure out how to kill them.
Yeah.
Like there's no maximum amount of enemies that you can't deal with.
That's exactly what we like. Like,
Yeah.
that's what I love about Halo.
Yep.
It's just like with the tools that I have, figuring out how to
rip their skulls from their spines and toss them away laughing.
Monster Condo. Monster Condo is level 27.
Uh-huh.
And there is, looks like 32 or 30. There's 30.
So
and then there's some secret levels and stuff.
So there's like 4 more main levels.
Yeah. Including this one, there's 5 levels. Or 4 levels. Yeah. Math.
Yeah. Look at these things. Skulls.
Skull pyres.
Skull pyres.
And then there's like a new episode that I guess came out on the 360.
Oh yeah.
9 levels.
Yeah, I think I remember, like, I think John Romero made those or whatever, or
Yeah.
like he and some other cool dudes made them. I'm not trying to be down on it. Like, this is a cool game. It's just like some of the levels are so poorly designed in terms of flow that you get stuck for so long that it just gets fatiguing when you're trying to like get through it.
Yep.
It's really fun to just like play some Doom.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
when you're trying to
honestly,
beat
that's
Doom,
how a lot of games are, like, in general. Like, when you're committed to, like, even if it's not really, like, super fun right now, just, like, pounding through it, like, that happens sometimes. Like, with Zelda or whatever. There's a lot of pain just because we, like, we're continuing onward in spite of our frustration. No Rest for the Living was developed by Nerve Software's Aria Iwakura and Russell Meakin.
so John Romero was not involved with that.
Doesn't look like it according to the
Interesting.
synopsis here.
Some Japanese dude made a Doom module. Oh god, we will not survive at this. No!
That must have been like a neat project to work on. Just like make some Doom 2 levels.
Yeah, I mean anybody can make some Doom 2 levels, but like
Yeah, but just like
some
for
levels
like
that
an
are going to be part
official
of
release.
Doom 2. Yeah. It'd be really interesting to see what some Doom 2 levels designed by a Japanese guy would be like.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of Doom 2 levels. I think J.P. LeBreton, the game designer guy, who's like a Bioshock guy and stuff,
Yeah.
he does some podcasts with John Romero. I think he made like a Doom 2 mod that is his autobiography somehow.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, like, I want to play it.
I wonder how that would work since it was not like only writing and like
Yeah, it could be either really abstract or maybe there's more stuff you can do in this engine that we don't know about or
Yeah.
whatever.
unless it's just like in between the levels.
Yeah,
when the
there's like text
splash
and you
screen
do some
things.
stuff. Yeah. That'd be kind of a neat way to read like a little essay or whatever. It's just like, here's a Doom level and here's some stuff to read. Here's a Doom level and here's some stuff to read.
I don't know if Aria Iwakura is Japanese. It says Aria Iwakura, aka Squibbins, Charon, or Deathbug, and formerly known as Richard Heath.
Ah.
Maybe
Ah. You should find out whether he's Japanese.
Richard Heath is Japanese.
Maybe. Maybe that was his slave name. 'Cause that's how
Snuffles
Japanese
was
Americans.
my slave name.
Yeah, I get a lot of like video game boner out of the Doom franchise. Just
Yep.
like especially like I really like these engines. Like I like Aleph 1 and I like GZ Doom a lot. Like
Yeah.
I think that like modern like rendering of the old graphics is a really cool thing you can do with stuff. Just like it's kind of like, you know, playing Final Fantasy 9 in an emulator. Like can play it at resolutions it wasn't possible to play it at before, but it's still the same art assets and stuff. It just like looks crisper and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's just real neat. You know how neat all of this stuff is.
Yeah, I love just like thinking about how they did it.
Yeah. Thinking about all the technical limitations, thinking about how fucking butt easy it is for this computer to run this now.
Yeah. How hard it would have been.
Yeah.
To get this to run okay at the time.
Well, the funny thing was, at the time, that wasn't a thing that usually happened. Like, getting a PC game and then having it not run well was kind of a thing that happened later. Because that happened when, like, the market got more fragmented. But at the time, like, this game was just developed for the PCs that existed. So, like, and in fact, it was developed for some of the lower-end PCs that existed. Like, that's what you used to do, is you used to target, like, what's a computer that most people have? That's what you would do.
Yeah.
So, like, that was a crazy thing about this, is it actually didn't take a very powerful computer to run Doom and run it super well. Like, that was the thing about John Carmack, basically.
Yeah, that's true, too.
Like, this game has essentially infinite view distance, and that was the case back then as well. Like, you can just do infinite view distance in this game, and it's not a problem for the engine to run. Copy 386.
Arrow. It's probably not that way. That's your poop nook.
I like the vibe of this level. I like the whole, like, library thing.
Yeah.
I don't know how this is a
Johnny
condo.
English.
Exactly.
It's a cool staircase.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like the art has a lot to do with it. Like this is a lot cooler because of the texture work and the specific things they did with the geometry too, I think.
Yeah.
Like the city levels just kind of like...
That's a big reason, probably psychologically, that the Doom 2 levels, other than their design, don't feel as cool as the Doom 1 levels.
They're very
because,
just
like,
not appealing. Like,
yeah, like a lot of Doom 1 is like you're on a space colony or you're in hell.
Yeah.
And both of those environments are cool and interesting. Like 90s dystopian Earth City is not like
rendered in that fidelity, especially.
Yeah.
Like it's just like...
I mean, it feels like anytime anybody is doing just like Earth without any interesting ideas behind it, you know, just like Halo 2, the Earth levels are the worst levels in Halo 2.
Yeah.
Because they're just like super uninspired. It's just like, this is just Earth, I guess, you know, like...
Yeah,
They didn't really have any ideas.
Like even in this, it's Earth. It's Earth with like demon spires coming out of it or whatever, which I think is a totally fine idea. It's just the specific execution that they did.
Yeah.
Does not like, it doesn't come across that way. It doesn't really seem like it's like demon ruins coming out of Earth cities or whatever. Like,
yeah.
For a variety of reasons. Yeah.
That's what I sound like as I eat the pussy.
Yeah. Yeah. My books.
My books. My son, Sirius and Akna. Man, I remember the moment that my parents beat Myst.
They freak out.
They got real mad because remember
like,
how it ends? He's just like, "Thank you. Now I have to keep reading. What are you still doing here?" You know, my dad was like, "What a chip!" And you know my dad.
Yep.
So you know what he thought about it.
My son's Sirius Black and Admiral
Like
Akbar.
my dad is basically Jack O'Neill. Like he doesn't. There is no like. There is no convincing him of, like, the greater value of something that seems to have no value. Like, if it seems like it doesn't have any value, then it doesn't.
Yeah.
Where'd the witch go?